fewer than 700 Igbo communities in 10 states of the country have reportedly been taken over by the dreaded Fulani Herdsmen as their settlement. The chairman of International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law Inter-Society, Nze Emeka Umagbalasi, made this disclosure to newsmen in Onitsha, Anambra State last Sunday. According to him, the states include Anambra, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, Imo, Rivers, Delta, Edo, Benue, and Kogi. He stated that these states are presently being threatened or permanently occupied by armed government-backed jihadist Fulani herdsmen, thereby giving rise to unprovoked, constant attacks to the Igbo residents of such communities. The Inter-Society boss stated that Enugu State tops the list with 117 communities, followed by Anambra with 101, Imo has 68, Ebonyi has 59, and Abia 52. It is 104 in the ancestral domain, and it must be remembered that the first attempt at aggregating and congregating the number of communal locations threatened by the Fulani jihadist herdsmen in Igbo land was made in August 2019 by the Eastern Outlook newspaper and leadership of Alaigbo Foundation. Then it was reported that jihadist Fulani had taken over 139 villages in Igbo land. In May 2020, Inter-Society made its findings and found out that the number increased by 350 as at the same month and 400 in June 2020. There are over 40 Fulani jihadists in Ogbaru area that comprises of 3 local government areas in the Idemili North, Ekusigu, and Ogbaru local government areas. Residents of the communities occupied by Fulani jihadists are under serious threat. They are vulnerable to attack by the Fulani jihadists that are backed up by the present government, Umegbalasi revealed further. Meanwhile, Niger State Governor Abubakar Sani Bello has said not less than 50 villages across 5 local government areas have been deserted, thereby causing humanitarian crisis in the state. Governor Abubakar Bello stated this when he declared open a 2-day workshop on strategies for enhancing internally generated revenue of local government council in Minna, Niger State. The governor, who acknowledged that the workshop was apt, stressing that the need for local government council to look inwards and strengthen internally generated revenue by expanding the tax net as to meet the increasing demand of their local government area in particular and the state in general. He noted that the present IGR cannot sustain the developmental aspiration of the state, particularly with the security challenges that have bedeviled some parts of the state, stressing that while government is making effort to boost its revenue, it must block leakages, cut down costs, and that it will not hesitate to do away with local government staff and are not adding because they are not adding value. They are not adding value. Well, that is a story for the northerners over there or for that particular state. See this what we have been talking about, people have been talking about, and I will see some politicians looking the other way as if people are just talking nonsense. What majority of them are concerned with is 2023 election. See them moving from places to places. You now know that some of the states now that are enjoying relative peace now, they will not be proactive to work against all of these things until it will come to them. They will not be reacting. The question is that all of these things that we are hearing now, all the crisis here and there, the unrest and the disarray of things in almost every nook and cranny of this country, they didn't just happen now. They didn't just come to us as a surprise. People have been talking about it 5 years ago, 6 years ago. What did they do? Nothing. And it is clear some people are still, of the opinion that, the federal government does not know what is happening. Oh, they want to be politically correct. They want to be politically correct. Some people are just as if they are not even in this country. Some people are playing to the gallery. If the governor of Benue State can be saying the same, talking the same language, speaking the same language with Nigerians. I see no reason why other governors are talking something, talking jargons. They are talking jargons, especially the Southeast governors. They are not coming out to say, no, this is it. These people are causing mayhem. No, they are trying to be politically correct with all these things going on. They are trying to be politically correct. You can imagine 700 Igbo communities in 10 states taken over by herdsmen. And it is evident. Is it not Enugu the other day, that, or whether Enugu or Anambra, that Miyetti Allah telling their people to leave, to leave. You see that, you now see what happened in Anambra just yesterday, and what did you hear? What did you see? You begin to hear people flying all over. They are talking about it. Do you know what happened in Enugu last week? Nobody said anything, as if it is a normal thing. But now it happened now. They are beginning to shout. They are beginning to shout. They want you to fold your hands. I feel all right. Whether you are crying, whether you are hungry, whether you are dying, just keep quiet. And the only thing, just say, we are begging the government. That is just what they want you to do. In the real sense, they know that they are not going to do anything, but they just want you to keep that position. Oh, we are begging them, please. Oh, come to our rescue. Police will not do anything. How many police, even with what has happened in Oyo State, how many of, in all over the place, even in Ekiti, Ondo, Ogun State, Okoko, how many of the S-men that are doing the same thing, committing the same havoc, the northerners, the presidency, the security agencies will not see that. But you don't see that what happened in Anambra State now, they will so much talk about it. Everybody will be talking about it. And the northerners will be telling you that, oh, don't forget that you have your people in our place. Don't forget you have your people in our place. So that you can continue to be, you are the ones coming. There are people who are in your place. Are they threats to your existence? The same attitude that you have brought, that is happening in your area, you are bringing it to other people's this thing, and you are telling them not to react. They have been calling government for God knows how long. Now they are taking laws into their hands. They will not put everything on the people who are not defending themselves. But when the people were crying all this while, you kept quiet. It's a normal thing. See the massacre that happened last week in Enugu. Did you hear anybody saying anything again? But you begin to see all the northerners, all their different groups coming out from their hiding places to tell us a cock and bull stories. Is this not scary? And it is evident that the government is backing them. Well, Obiozo is not a responsible man. He always talks from two sides of his mouth. Obiozo is a leader of a Ohanese, the newly elected man. So guys, let's hear your opinion and let's have your take on this. Thank you.